Would you like to know the shocking news? You'll be surprised what happened on Fox News. Carlson destroyed a live guest who is an illiterate, illegal immigrant. Let's find out what happened.
The White House has released their offer for an immigration deal. Their proposal gives so-called dreamers essentially everything they said they wanted: legalization and a path to citizenship. So millions of people who broke our laws to get here would receive amnesty. Very few of the president's supporters voted for that when they put him in office last year, and some of them are upset about it. And the left, what's their reaction like? Well, having gotten pretty much exactly what they demanded, they're enraged. Not only is Trump's amnesty offer not enough, they say, it is evidence of a racist plot. According to the ACLU, quote, the only community that benefits from this supposed generosity are white supremacists. United We Dream, that's one of the largest pro-amnesty groups, called the proposal, quote, a white supremacist ransom note. The columnist Sean King said the plan proved that, quote, the current operating philosophy of Trump and the White House is white supremacy. Immigration activist Eddie Vail called the proposal a legislative burning cross.
So, what we can observe. They voted for migrants to be paid and helped to settle in the country. Trump opposed that and was condemned by the public for it. Now we're seeing the opposite. Everyone is pushing for migrants to leave the country and for it to stop. It's very strange, don't you think?
Josa Arce is an immigrant and a former dreamer, and she joins us tonight, I believe, from Los Angeles. Josa, thanks a lot for coming on.
Thanks for having me on again, Tucker.
So, look, there may be things about this plan you don't like. There are definitely things that I don't like about it. But it's hard to see how a plan that gives legalization, amnesty, and a path to citizenship for more than 2 million people here illegally, none of them white, is white supremacy. How does that work?
Well, I think we have to take a step back and look at this from the beginning. The reason why we're in this chaos situation of young people's lives being on the line is because the president rescinded DACA, the program that gave undocumented young people the ability to work and go to school and drive and pay taxes. He ended that program, and that is why we're in this situation. And let's be very clear. Since you want to do that and dispute property,
no, stop. No. No, I'm going to ask you a question.
Monologue, and so now it's my turn to speak.
I don't believe it is.
Whoa. You know, I can't believe she's telling the truth either. It sounds like bullshit to me, and I don't know what she's talking about. Let's hear what Tucker has to say.
I want to ask you a question about the discussion today. Not about the roots of DACA, which I'm happy to debate with you in some other forum. I want to ask about the response today to this proposal released last night, which is that it's white supremacy. And I would like you to tell me if you believe it is, and if so, how.
You would let me.
If you could give me a crisp answer and not filibuster, I'd appreciate it.
Listen, it was Donald Trump who ended the DACA program, and he did so because he wanted to hold hostage and use as bargaining chips the lives of 800,000 undocumented people who have been here their entire lives, who are American in every single way. And now what we're trying to do is to create a second-class citizen. Okay, that's what this program does. It says
so. Are you not going to answer my question?
A second-class citizen? What are you talking about? Why doesn't she give a specific answer to the question? Did she come here to shove her much-needed opinion? It's weird.
This is giving people who are here illegally are getting amnesty and a path to citizenship, which is what you've been asking for, and you're calling that white supremacy. None of those people are white, so how is it white supremacy?
But at what price? I'm not calling it white supremacy. I don't think those words have come out of my mouth.
They've come out of the mouth of
I'm not calling it white supremacy
ranking Democrat.
What I am saying is that this plan, what it does is it creates a second-class citizen, because it says that the dreamers can become citizens themselves, but they cannot sponsor their parents. They cannot sponsor their siblings. And those rights are different than the rights that you have. And you just said earlier that this plan, the 2 million people, that none of them are white, which is untrue, because there are undocumented white people. There are 50,000 undocumented Irish people living in New York City.
Sure.
So there are.
You're absolutely right. They're not covered by this. So that's my only point. You're absolutely right. There are definitely undocumented white immigrants.
There are dreamers who are white, Tucker.
Oh, I'm sure there are, but it's an
indefinite.
I absolutely believe you. It's just look. I don't care actually about the race of the dreamers.
You don't have to believe me. It's a fact.
I do believe you. My only point is that what you're seeing today is not an expression of white supremacy, so I wish you and your friends would stop making that point, because it's a lie and it's divisive. That's my only point. And because it's not true, and it makes people hate each other. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It is a plan that would potentially make 2 million people, who are mostly people of color, have less rights than white citizens. So that is racist.
Okay.
And so, Tucker was clearly not satisfied with her answer. For some reason, she's talking about racism and how there are white people who are stateless, when that's not what she's talking about. Let's hear what she has to say.
So it's racist you come in the country illegally, as you did. You have a moral right to let your relatives come too?
Well, first of all, I did not come into the country illegally. Let's get the facts straight. I came to the U.S. on a plane, on a tourist visa. So I did not come into this country illegally.
I thought that you overstayed. I'm sorry, I totally misunderstood your bio.
I did overstay my visa, but I did not come into the country illegally.
Oh, you were here illegally. Okay. So I guess that's what I just said. But my point is,
point that you're missing
if you are here illegally,
a 2-year-old cannot break the law. It was their parents who brought them to this country.
The parents who brought them to this country.
Of their own.
Right. So you're saying that the parents who brought them to this country now have a moral right to become citizens also. And I'm wondering where that right comes from.
Listen, if I am now a U.S. citizen, and if I want my mother to be able to come visit me and to be able to come be with me as a United States citizen, I should have that right. You have that right, right? If you had a mother who lived in a different country, you would be able to sponsor her.
So you sneak into the country, you bring your child, that child gets citizenship, and now you have a right to citizenship because you're the one who caused this problem, that parent, in the first place by bringing your child here illegally, but I have to, as a citizen, give you citizenship? How does that work exactly? No, but why should I be for that?
This is a waste of time for Tucker. He never got a straight answer out of her. She was talking about some program bullshit. I agree with him. Why does this happen, and is this the norm for everyone? Why? Write your opinion in the comments on this, and don't forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.